The following portion of Daytime Blue Ridge is sponsored by
I'm here at Reid's Fine Furnishings in the Grandin Village, and I'm talking with Steve Parker. He's the interior director here. Thank you so much for having me out.
Good to be here.
Yes, and we're talking a little bit about rugs.
I found, I've been at Reid's about 6 months, and I find an increasing demand for rugs. I like to try to start with a rug if that's possible.
Oh, interesting.
Many of our customers are either redoing a room completely or they've added on a room in their house, so the room is blank. So that's a good way to start, to get the colors, the pattern, what have you, then build with the furniture.
I never even thought of that. Sometimes the rug, for me, is always the last thing that I put in a room, but really, it should be the first.
If you can. I mean, sometimes people do, the dining room's full and they need a rug, so you do what you have to do. Okay,
so tell me a little bit about how I would go about selecting the perfect rug.
Well, when I'm talking with a client, you start certainly with if a room is empty, you know, colors, and are they a formal kind of a person? Do they, say if they're at the lake, do they want something playful? So you try to get a sense of the mood. Many times a room will have many openings to the room, and that might lend itself to a rug that has an overall pattern versus a area rug with a center medallion. With a center medallion, you're sort of wanting to see symmetry, whereas with multiple door openings and passageways, you really don't want that emphasis.
And what about size? That's where I run into trouble. Sometimes I don't know where to place the rug in relation to the room.
What I like to do is I can do computer renderings for clients to give them options. Because again, sometimes when they see what one rug will do, it's pretty apparent that it's right or wrong. It's really about the room.
Okay.
I've got some clients now that we've put a very large area rug in the room, but we're actually gonna go back and put in a broadloom rug under this rug, much like you would with sisal. And because the spatial part of the issues of the room sort of want the rug to be much larger. Wow. So that's a little trick. It's sort of like putting a mat board around a piece of art.
You have many different styles for people to choose from. We have just a few behind us, but throughout the store you have examples of what you sell.
Yes, much like the many styles of furniture, the rugs behind us are all hand-knotted rugs that are most of them are stickly area rugs, but they're all hand-knotted with a mission theme that certainly goes with our mission furniture. But we have I think a good number of our customers are transitional, where that's not quite contemporary, but not so traditional. And so we've been bringing in more rugs that might answer to those customers.
You have 2 locations, here in the Grandin and then also in Forest.
Correct.
And if people want more information, they can find you guys online.
Correct.
reidsfurnishings.com.
Correct.
Thanks so much for having me out.
Thank you. Enjoyed it. Appreciate it.